But if it shows up missing tomorrow, they definitely did not do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Someone might do it. Someone might do it now that you said that.
What? Yeah.
I know,
right?
right?
Now someone's gonna see it and be like, "Oh," and then we're just gonna it's gonna come in the mail. Like, I got you
Right.
something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play your song here pretty soon, Bury You. But before I do want to say what Mirror Lake reminds me of, and that maybe it's my age, I don't know, but it reminds me of the movie The Outsiders. Because at one point, I don't know if you ever seen the movie The Outsiders, but he changes he bleaches his hair and cuts it, and he looks into the lake to see what he looks like because there's no mirror there. And so, anyways, when I first heard your band name, I saw you guys were coming on the show. For some reason, I immediately went to The Outsiders, and somewhere in the back of my mind, I was hoping that there was some connection to The Outsiders, but there's not. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, let's play the song "Bury You," and just real quick, what's it about? Then we're gonna play the video.
Right. So "Bury You" is a song that I wrote about basically just feeling like most of my friends and people that I love, I felt like I was letting them down all the time. Like, I just shifted from like happy to sad, but still, I just really felt like I was letting down all my friends, and I felt like it was just because like I had so much going on in my own head that I was like being difficult or lashing out or just being angry for no reason. And I felt like it was taking its toll on all my friendships and relationships. And that's really what the song is about. It's kind of just, it's almost an apology. It's almost an apology in a sense, but
okay.
I'm sorry that I did all this crazy stuff. And now I'm like, man, I realize that a lot of it has to do with like, I need to get some help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm just fucked up, man, in the head.
I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's all fucked up. And I'm just,
we got
just having a Rick and Morty moment. I'm just like,
I love Rick and Morty. We got Tiffany has a question for you guys, but it's a pretty good question. So let's play the song first, then we'll get to Tiffany's question. All right, here we go with "Bury You." is a great song and very unique sounding. I love it. Great job. Yeah, you definitely have your own sound. Definitely have your own sound. The way you sing, it just fits it's very melodic music and it's very like rhythmic, and your vocals fit it perfectly. Tiffany says that you are an inspiration, and Sharon said chick balls.
We
Chick
love
balls.
that.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be our new thing. Thank you.
Chick balls.
Like,
Yeah. I don't know if you guys read the things here. There's Tiffany. Barry, you are such a badass. You are such an inspiration. So I don't know if you know her or not know her, but
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
she did ask the question she asked. I kind of realized that we kind of touched on it. She said, where do you find your inspiration for your music? And you talked about, European music, or like out of country type music. And it's kind of a similar question, I guess, but do you still find today that your inspiration is the same, or has it changed at all?
I mean, here's the thing. So nowadays it's like we really just think about, I mean, honestly, when you grow older, your music taste just, I wouldn't say it changes, because the same, like you could play something from when I was 12, and if I thought that shit was fire, it's fire today. Like you can play, I'm telling you, like,
yeah, I'm the same way. No, for sure.
Like follow the leader, like Korn's Follow the Leader. Like I'll listen to that and be like, yo, every time. And it doesn't matter. But like,
even our guilty pleasures, that's the best part.
Well, what happens is your taste expands as you get older. So the stuff that like maybe I was like, I will never listen to that as a kid.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, all right, yeah, I kind of like it. Like,
yeah, I agree. There's a lot of like, I didn't really care for country music too much growing up. I'm from California originally, or really pop music all that much. But I do live in Oklahoma now. I'm exposed to a little bit more, and I can appreciate it. I also kind of enjoy it a little bit. And pop music, I really wasn't a big fan until I started the show. And I realized a lot of pop artists are the same as just rock artists. They're all doing the same shit, man. They're all trying to make a name for themselves. Not every pop artist is just someone discovered, and bands have to work at that stuff, and that really kind of changed. So I agree. I'm almost 40 years old. So yeah, as you get older, your taste buds to music does expand.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like as I've gotten older, I was just like, my music taste just got more eclectic.
Right, you can freaking like Cradle of Filth, and then I'll turn around and go from Cradle of Filth to freaking Megan Thee Stallion. Like I'm all over the place now. Like when I was a kid, I was just locked into heavy music, and if you played anything that wasn't heavy around me, I like scowled at you. I was like, "What are you playing? This is not the new."
We're an elitist.
I was a metal elitist. I will admit it all day. I was like, this is not real metal. What are you playing?
Right. Turn that shit off.
You get out of that shit. You like realize.
Oh yeah. Especially being in a band, being in a band for a long time, you learn to appreciate all genres and really the effort that bands put into it. Now, I don't know if this is a statement that somebody commented on somebody's comment, because I can't really tell on my platform, but I'll say it anyways. I think it's Angie Carr says, "Love you, Mom." So whoever her mom is, she loves
it's my mom.
Yeah.
Oh, love you. Oh, she's saying love you,
Love
signed
you,
mom.
Yeah.
Comma, mom. Well, your mom loves you. Just want to let you know. Okay. I was like, I don't know if that's like someone's mom. Okay, I get it. Okay.
I love my mom, though. I love you, mama. Shit.
Look at that. I love it. I love all the love. I love the love. Your website is not done yet, but it is under construction.
Yes.
And so
this is what happened. So we bought
what happened was
A
ton of merch and all kinds of stuff, and we were like, let's launch this website. And then they were like, so 16,000 people you're gonna play in front of, you're probably gonna sell all this merch out. And I'm like, damn, we probably better sell it at the show. So we were like, cool. So we will launch the store the day after the show, and we've got a guy that lives here in Houston that prints for us that can get us stuff super fast. So I'm like, yeah, then we can just run online sales from there, because we're gonna have like plenty of orders, and obviously, like, I feel like we're gonna sell out of merch at the at BuzzFest, because like we played smaller shows and sold out of merch. So I can only imagine a large show like that. It's like
How many shirts I get? Or what is it? Just shirts, mainly that you guys are going to be selling?
Yeah, we got
Hats.
some shirts and we got some hats. So like, I feel like they're gonna go super super fast, and then it's just gonna be like back to the drawing board as far as like buying merch is concerned. But I mean, we have a whole fall line, like fall winter. We're gonna drop like a whole like set of designs. So like the store is gonna be popping, but I mean, right now it's like, man, I was like, let's go and launch a store, and then like, boom, BuzzFest, because like we didn't know if we were gonna win. There was no cheating or any like favorite
Right? Yeah.
like that. It was just really, literally, we were like, okay, it's down to, and it got down to the last 6 people because it was 86 bands at first. Then they narrowed that down to 20 something, and of that 20, like the fans had to vote. So we got in the top 6 with the fan votes, and then it got sent to like a bunch of industry people, like the dude from Blue October and like the dude from
nice.
There was like a really cool little panel.
Yeah,
voting to see who was going to win, and so like and the radio station was like, it was an overwhelming win, like you guys killed it, and I was like, yeah, that's what but
yeah, then we heard the list of people that actually voted, like the judges on that panel, and I was
the
like,
panel's
oh my
wild.
God,
Like, I'm
like,
not going
for
to go
real?
down. We're not going to go down the list of panel, but we're talking like
that's exciting though.
some
Yeah,
crazy
it was-
popular names, and I was like, what?
Well, BuzzFest is going to be great exposure. I hope you do sell a lot of all your merchandise. That'd be fantastic if you did. And one thing that's like, I've always wondered, I guess I've never asked the question even, is because bands used to sell CDs, right? At the shows. Back in the day, they would sell their CDs. You don't do that. So on stage, Avery, being the vocalist, do you like, hey, go ahead and stream us on Spotify? Like, do you mention that to the audience? Or you just assume that they're going to do it automatically?
Right, so this right here, and this is why I had to get all serious real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, a low key. I wouldn't say like a behind the scenes secret question, but it's really more so like a marketing thing. So we know that we don't have physical CDs. The age of physical CDs, to be honest, is dead.
Right.
Not completely dead. Like there's still people that want it from a collector's perspective, but
Sure.
not from an actual listening perspective. When
Right.
they're ready to go listen to music, they're gonna go to Spotify just like everybody else. So I mean, what it comes down to now is converting those physical people into digital fans. Like you want to bring them in. So what we've got is we've got cards, we've got all kinds of stuff that we're going to be giving out just while we're there to say, hey, you know, you come to us, you listen to us digitally. Even like when like back in the day, and I'm not old, but I just ever since I was no. I've been very interested from a very young age. So like I was like 10 and I was already like Googling like what was it, Metallica that got sued by Napster or some shit? Or
Metallica sued Napster, yeah.
Yeah, so that kind of stuff, like I was like really into that kind of stuff. And like I've been paying attention to the digital age and how it's been changing. So for me, it was just like, man, you see that like people are consuming music in a different way. We've got to shift the model, and we've got to consume music, or we've got to sell music in a different way. Like we can't just use the old model because it won't work.
Right.
The
days where you get to pedal your demo from the back.
I can't.
The younger bands know that. The older bands are getting bullied into it. They're like, with this old music shit, it's not gonna work.
I can't tell you how many viruses my computer got from downloading free music on LimeWire. Like I was like, God,
shit.
Seriously,
Trojan virus. Fuck.
Yeah, you didn't give at least 2 or 3 computers AIDS.
No,
for sure, 100%, dude.
Computer viruses.
How did the computer get AIDS? LimeWire.
It ain't happening. It was always that insert song _this _that. That was the one that gave you the virus. If you just go and you see like the full record and it looks legit, that was usually legit. But every now and then I would like gamble because it
right.
I'm like, man, okay, I know it says like freak _on _Alicia _, but I'm gonna click it.